Hello my gorgeous viewers, welcome to my channel. This video is dedicated to all my fellow performers, dancers, artists alike, anyone who performs, but particularly dancers. And this is my dance bag. You have to have a dedicated bag when you perform because that will be your go-to bag that you hold all your necessities in. This actually used to be Nova's baby bag, and I used to carry her in there when she was a puppy. She was tiny, but I was able to fit all her stuff, all her puppy stuff in there with her. And now that she's grown and doesn't need a bag, this has become my dance bag. So we are going to go through what's in my dance bag, and I basically wanted to do this video to help other performers and dancers what to carry. People can still be forgetful, and while I go through this what's in my dance bag video, obviously you'll see tips and things and reasons why I carry the things I do. So this is a huge bag. This is like 40 something inches across, and it's also my most comfortable bag because the strap drop is quite long, so it sits on my body quite comfortably even if it's extremely heavy. And it's by Bagolini, and I highly recommend this brand. My bestie Louis just called me, and he has the worst timing. He either always calls when I'm recording or calls when I'm in the middle of my tutor session. But anyway, okay, so I highly recommend Bagolini as a dance bag because they are basically indestructible and they're so durable. It still looks brand new even though it's years old. I mean, it's basically as old as Nova. She's 9 tomorrow. God, she's almost 10 years old and she still looks like a little baby to me, and she still has so much energy. So anyway, yeah, I highly recommend Bagolini for dance bag. And it also has a detachable shoulder strap, but these straps are so comfortable I don't even need the shoulder strap, but it's there in case you want, which is a great alternative option for anyone who prefers just one shoulder strap. First of all, this bag has lots of pockets, almost too many, but it's good. It's better having too many pockets than not enough pockets because organization is good. These two front pockets, on one side I keep my charging cable and my power cord for my speaker. When I do my own gigs, sometimes they are not equipped with the DJ sound system, so I will bring my speaker. Sometimes in the rare occasion they don't have it, but in case I didn't charge it or whatever, I always have the cable with me. And then on the other side, I've got my phone charger because you never know, it's good to be prepared. This has 4 full chargers on it, so I've got my cable and my power bank in there. Then on the side, there's 2 large water bottle pockets on the side. You can use them for anything. This one fits my huge, I think it's a 36 ounce, maybe more, but this one fits my huge water bottle on the side, and I find it most comfortable. This is the insulated one that keeps water cold for like 24 hours, so I fill it with ice and it lasts me, I never have to refill it when I'm at my gigs, so that's how great this bottle is. And then on the other side, there are 3 deep compartments. One of them turns into a trolley sleeve, and then there's still 2 on the side that can be used as well. So it's only the middle one that turns into a trolley sleeve, but it's good there's these 2 because you can still have pockets in the back. And then this small pocket right here keeps my keys and my little purse and pepper spray on it, and it also fits my phone. And then inside we've got all the stuff I carry to my gigs, all my performances. This is my performance bag. So what I love is that it's bright pink on the inside. It makes such a huge difference when your bag is a bright color. It makes it so much easier to find things, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, try to avoid bags that are dark on the inside because just physics, it doesn't reflect light and it makes it hard to find things, especially in dimly lit rooms. So the brighter your bag is inside, the better, so you can see stuff even if the room is not well lit. Okay, so the first thing is my favorite vanity case in the world. You guys have seen this in my video before. This is by ThinkSpace. It's like a Beauty Effect dupe. There's so many companies on Amazon that make this exact copy of this vanity case. This comes with me to all my performances and it never breaks because the mirror is protected on the inside. And I have a vanity every time I perform, so that's it. It's got a dimmer feature and 3 different temperatures, and it opens up like that. I've got my brushes on one side, just my eye brushes, and then there's room in case I wanted to carry more brushes or more pencils or something like that. And we're gonna go through what's in my vanity case. So I've packed it as if I'm going to perform. So on the left side, I have my Blur Pang Banana, which is a milk blur. So I use it on my eyelids before I put my eyeshadow on. But it's not good to use if you're going to use glitter and things that need to adhere to your face. You shouldn't use any you shouldn't use a primer because it will mess with the adhesive. So only when I don't use glitter or like jewels on my eyelids, I'll use this if it's just eyeshadow, and it helps the eyeshadow stay. And then got my birth control just in case I forget, it's there. I've got lip balm. Lip balm, this can be used like as hand salve as well, the Smith's one, it's so good. And then I have my performance earrings. These are beautiful studs that one of my good friends Danny had bought me for one of my birthdays a few years ago. They're these gorgeous, really sparkly studs. Because most of the time I wear really huge elaborate headpieces, I cannot wear big earrings because it either covers most of my ear or I already have so much on. So these studs are perfect. They're so sparkly, but they're small. But they're not too small. They're still large enough that they can visibly be seen, and they're very pretty. So they've become my favorite performance earrings, and I only wear these when I perform. And because they're sterling, they don't mess with my ears, and I just love them. They don't interfere with any of my large headpieces. And then we have this is the no makeup I talk about. It's all in Japanese, but basically it's a powder, but it's colorless. It doesn't have any it's all made of like skin healthy ingredients. Like it's basically serum in a powder form, and it kind of just gives your skin a beautiful finish, but there's no color to it. And it looks really good in photos, so especially if I have like shine or whatever, it kind of like melts everything together, if that makes sense. It just kind of blurs nutrients, skin food in a powder, kind of evens it out, if that makes sense, without adding any color. But I use it for performances especially because it looks good in photos, and it kind of stops me from shining so much. It's good for the skin. It just kind of like improves the texture when you wear it. So I only wear this when I perform. And then I have blusher. I bought this blusher at Miniso, and I noticed it looks really good in photos as well when I have some blusher on my cheeks. So again, I only wear stuff on my skin, like on my face skin, when I perform. And then I have gum. My favorite gum is React 2 by 5. It's my favorite flavor. It's actually black in color, and I always have half a stick when I'm performing because when I dance, my throat gets very dry, and often it will like close up while I'm dancing. I get very dry mouth, cotton mouth. So I keep a stick of gum in the back of, I don't chew it in front of people, but because it's in my mouth, I keep it like in the back of my, like between my teeth and my lip, like kind of back here in my jaw. And it just kind of keeps my mouth moisturized. It's a dance performance hack. Either have a mint or a piece of gum. And what else do I have in there? I've got my little Mylar Ziploc bag of these bobby pins and hair clips. These are both for thick hair. Bobby pins don't do shit. Like regular bobby pins do not do shit for my hair. My hair like spits them out. My hair either bends them out of shape or breaks them or spits them out. So these are the only ones that I can actually use on my hair. They're called magic clips, and they're designed to just kind of like clamp into thick hair, and they don't move. These don't come out. So they're the only ones that work in my hair. And then I have these clips, which are also made for thick hair. They have an extra little comb in there. So if I want to secure my headpieces a little more, even the magic clips are really good to secure the headpieces. And these are just extra security. I've got them in black, gold, and silver. It doesn't really matter the color. They go in the back of my head anyway. But it's really important, just speaking on clips, everyone's hair is different. Everyone's hair texture is different. I quickly realized that normal bobby pins don't do shit for my hair. Or I have to use like a million of them. But regular bobby pins, so many of them fall out and they're just garbage. So these with the magic clips, I only have to use the given, I think they give you 12. Is it 12 or 16? I just use as many as I need, but I'm using a lot less of these, and they don't pop out of my hair. My hair likes them. So yeah, it's that weird shape. So I keep them here. And then I have my eyeshadow, just regular eyeshadow. Usually, usually we have a smoky eye, and it's either going to be silver or gold. That's usually the dance company I'm contracted with usually has gold or silver smoky eye. So that's the majority of the time. I'll use the holographic gold or silver glitter. Somehow I'll incorporate it into my makeup. Sometimes I'll do red sparkle on my lips just to make it pop a little more. And then you have white glitter for your body if you want to add that. It's good if you're if you have a lot of skin showing and you want to be a little more, it sounds funny, right? Because it's like if you're half naked and you have a very like revealing costume, sometimes adding glitter kind of puts it kind of like hides things. Do you know what I mean? It just kind of like puts it just kind of covers you a little more because you're just making yourself all shiny. Then I have this NYX Glitter Brilliance. It's just a different kind of gold. It's more fine. And then I have these three, which are great. I've been with my dance company, been performing with them for like 2 years, and I've not had to replace these yet. That's how much they give you. I got all three of these for like $10 on Amazon, but I've got a colored one. They're all glass rhinestones. I've got this large one that I usually use to elaborate bimbies. And then I've got this one, which half of it is just clear crystal and the other half is Aurora Borealis. And not only do I use them on myself, I use them on other dancers as well. So, and I don't ask for them back, it's so ratchet. But like, I often am the person to decorate everyone's eyes because I usually do my eyes so elaborate. So all my fellow dancers, and they're lovely, want the same ones and we look more matching. So I end up doing everyone's eyes. And considering 2 years and I haven't had to rebuy them yet, that's amazing. And with these jewels, I have my wax stick to pick up the jewels. Very important. And I also have my jewel glue. I need more, obviously. I am a career performer, so like while I'm studying, I know, part-time. But because I do perform a lot, that glue is disgusting and almost gone. So I dip it right into the glitter as well to do like a glitter lid. So I use this for the jewels and the glitter. My shimmer powder to highlight like nose, cheekbones. Then I have this case for my performance eyelashes. Always have them protected in. Then I've got liquid eyeliner. Sorry, this is my lip liner. Liquid lip liner. Liquid eyeliner. I've got my eyebrow pen. I've got tweezers. I've got my liquid lipsticks. My favorite to wear for performance is, what is this called? Infatuated liquid lipstick by Too Faced, and Fenty Beauty, the MVP. They're both gorgeous reds, and sometimes I'll mix them together, and they're like my go-to for performance. For actual lipstick, Ruby Woo by MAC. That is the universal favorite red by all performers, and everyone always has it, so that's also a good staple to have. It doesn't get on your lips as long as you make sure that you don't have too much of it near your teeth. Okay, so that's everything I have. Oh, I also have, of course, forgot, Duo lash glue. I usually use Duo Dark, but the last one I bought, the formula was a bit weird. It was very sticky. So I went back to blue. I haven't gone back to blue in years, like over 10 years. 5-ounce tubes, 14 grams tubes, because they are large and I use a lot of glue because I use lashes all the time. And then I have Blistex Lip Medics because it's really minty, and when I have chapped lips or chapped nose, it's just comfortable. So just, you never know, always be prepared. So that's everything that I carry in my vanity. And the battery on this vanity is amazing. So I usually have it on the whole time when I'm getting ready, and other girls will use my mirror and stuff like that. And we'll use it to make videos and do selfies because the light at the side is great. So all the girls like to use my mirror for their selfies and videos and stuff. Okay. Oh, I also want to show you the eyeshadow that I use when I do. On the rare occasion we are asked to use color. Okay, so I want to get more palettes because this palette is pretty good, but I could use some more neon colors. But this palette is by Morphe called, it's 35A Up Till Dawn Artistry palette, but it's got a lot of colors, a wide range, and I have used a lot of them, especially when we go out in nightclubs. Sometimes we're contracted to a nightclub right now for like the last 2 months, so every time we went we had like a very elaborate color, and I did lots of different stuff with my eyes. So yeah, that's my palette. And then in this reusable Ziploc, I love these. I got them at Costco. My dad got them for me. I love them. He's like, let me buy them. He's so sweet. But it's like really thick Ziploc, reusable, washable Ziploc bag. And it came in a whole set. So I actually use them a lot for dance because they're so easy to wipe down, because dance stuff is just messy. So I use my, I showed you this already. I used my glitter. I put all my glitter stuff in there. You don't want to use fabric with glitter products because it's really hard to get out or clean. So even with this plastic stuff, I don't recommend. But this kind of thing, like Ziploc bag, these kind of like the silicone material is actually really good because it's easy to get the glitter out. Or you can just throw it out if it gets so bad. But yeah, this protects my stuff so it doesn't get everywhere. And then I have this clear bag. It's good to have a lot of clear bags in your dance bag so you can easily see where things are. If you have a bunch of opaque or fabric bags, it's hard to find stuff, especially we're under time constraint a lot. You know, you never know if you're going to be late. We have limited time to get ready and get everything on, costume, makeup, whatever. We usually, well, we're supposed to go with full makeup and hair done already, but sometimes I do last minute extra embellishments when I'm there. I always go ready. I never go with a bare face because that's when you're rushing and it's stressful. It's even stressful for me when other dancers don't come prepared with their makeup and hair because I usually do their eyes. So I'm having to like spend my time as well doing their eyes, and if they're not ready, then it's like harder for me to do. But if they're already ready, it's an easy thing for me to just like add some jewels to their makeup. But if they haven't gotten it done, they're taking up more time and it takes up all their time. So anyway, I have my fishnets in here. I have my favorite Capezio. My color is suntan. Yeah. And was it maple? I think it's suntan. And I cut the bands. Most performers will cut bands. This is medium tall. I usually wear medium. because small is not tall enough for my legs and the crotch keeps falling down. So usually if you're like above 5'5", well, it depends on your limbs too. I'm very long limbed for my height. I'm like 5'6", but my inseam, my leg inseam is like taller. Problem with medium tall. Okay, this is the first time I bought medium tall because it was on sale on Amazon. This part is taller, and that's not always good because it kept riding up too high, and my samba costumes are very low, very, very low, like goes right above the like just above the pubic bone. And the medium tall is actually taller on this, like at the top, which I hope you guys know that. Medium is a little bit shorter. So next time I'm gonna stick with medium just because there's too much fabric up here where the stomach is. I don't really need that. But the capizios that have the footbed are the strongest. They are hard wearing. They can catch on all kinds of embellishments and they don't snag. I had one pair that I used for almost 2 years and it just like ripped recently. But that's after 2 years of being snagged and abused through my costumes and dancing. I cut holes in the end of my capizios for my toes to go out because I've got long toes and I've got a Greek foot. My second toe is longer and it cramps up my toes when I'm dancing, and it's cramped up and gets suffocated in the corner. So my toes need to be out. So I always cut up my fishnets. So what I'm saying to you is, oh, and I also cut my band because it's easier to manipulate. And you don't get muffin top if you cut the band. Even when you're thin, you can get muffin top because the bands are so tight. And it doesn't look good with the costume. So it's good to cut your bands. You'll get a lot of shedding, but that's it. It won't like fall apart or unravel or anything. And make sure that just don't cut any of the fishnet. And then it's more flexible and you can manipulate it with the height of your costume, the bottom part or whatever. But yeah, it avoids being so tight and causing like shapes in your skin, like muffin top and like, you know, squeezing your skin and stuff like that. So it looks more uniform and flush. So I highly recommend Capizio professional fishnets with a footbed because they are the hardest wearing fishnets ever. Most performers swear by them. I will never wear another brand because other brands are like one time, one use for us because they're so weak. So these are built like super, super strong and hard wearing. Like they're hard, like they're scratchy because the material is very thick. And then these are the only underwear that I wear. I get them off of Amazon, but they are like super, super low, very low G-string thongs. They're specifically for dancers, especially carnival, like for samba, because samba costumes are usually very, very low. But they go good with all costumes because they're seamless. And it's the closest thing to not wearing any, because when you wear costumes, especially a lot of our showgirl and performance costumes, sometimes the side we have very thin material or there's not, you know, we show a lot of leg on the sides. So this is very, very invisible. So it's supposed to be worn high up and then your whole thigh shows, and this is skinny enough to just be hidden underneath the sides of your costume. And it's low just in case so it doesn't show with the bottom half of your costume. And this sits low very well. This sits low also, so it goes right above your butt crack, so there's no underwear showing, no lines. It basically is like invisible underwear to just blend in with your skin under a costume so it doesn't show because it's ugly. You don't want your underwear to show with your costume, so this makes it as if you're not wearing any. Amazing. These underwears are amazing. I have an extra pair of fishnets. They're not Capizios, so not so great, but right now I don't have an extra Capizio. I should get more because you should always have two. You should always have a backup fishnet just in case something happens to the first one or whatever. You should always have two. But right now this is all I had. It's just in my color. So keep all your underwear, and also you should always carry two thongs I carry 2 fishnets and 2 thongs because you never know. If you're on your period, bleed through one, whatever, one thong breaks, whatever. Like, so many things can happen. It's good to be prepared, especially when you're performing, because if you have a problem, no one's going to save you. So in this little fluorescent Ziploc bag, I have my nipple covers. And that's what they look like, the petals, because often you can't wear a bra with your costumes because it's ugly, it's going to show. So we often wear nipple covers and they stick like that. And yeah, that's it. You just need to find one in your skin color. I actually lost one the other day, but that's after almost 2 years of wearing the same pair. And you wash it with light soap and water and let it dry. But after time, the adhesive starts to get weaker and weaker, and my costume was a little big. They were a little big for us. So there was room. So it completely fell off and slipped under my costume, and God knows what happened to it. Thank God it didn't come off during my performance. I saw the video. It must have come off like on the dance floor or whatever, but huge wedding. Everyone was drunk and crazy, so no one actually like saw it. So anyway, it was just funny because like when I was changing out my costume, I'm like, fuck, I hate losing things like that. Like, I usually don't lose anything. I'm very careful, but yeah. But considering those nipple covers were from Ross, I paid $3.99 for them, and I've been using the same pair for almost 2 years. Pretty fucking amazing. So that's my new pair. Oh yeah, that's another thing, another dancer hack. Ross Just for Less has nipple covers, silicone strapless bra, like boob, chicken cutlets or whatever, adhesive, all kinds of different stuff, boob tape, whatever, for a fraction of the price. High quality. Like, you go to Target and you barely have any selection, and they charge you like $20 for like a pair of nipple covers. You go to Ross and you can buy multiple pairs. They're like $3.99 to $5.99, whatever, and they have a great selection. They always have them. So just so you know, don't waste your money buying those things at Target or Walmart or whatever. Okay, next we have this is just like my catch-all, like got all the toiletries, necessities in this bag. Again, it's clear, and because of the way it is set out, it just lays on top of the table and it's easy for me to access. And if other dancers need something, they can easily go in there and see everything. So firstly, I have this clear bag, and that carries hydrocolloid bandages. I have used them plenty when I'm dancing because sometimes you injure yourself. Sometimes you get cut on the costumes. So these blend in with your skin and then they help heal while you're dancing, right? Hydrocolloid bandages are top tier. I don't use any other bandages or plasters anymore because they're amazing. They just blend in with your skin and they take the pain away and they give you protection and heals you at the same time. Then I've got like blemish patches. They heal your skin so fast. So if you have a pimple or a cut or whatever, you pop one of these on and it makes it invisible, blends in with your skin, and you can't see the wound or whatever, and it starts healing everything. So I always carry these with me. Tampons, liquid bandage, which is good because it's an antiseptic. So instead of like cleaning it with alcohol, especially when you're performing, you don't have time, this is good to just paint on. And that's it. That's what I carry in here. It's kind of like my first aid, I guess. Next, we have baby wipes. You always need baby wipes. They are a lifesaver. I get the one that's mostly water, unscented, because my skin's very sensitive anyway. So whether you need to go to the toilet or you have makeup or you need to clean something, baby wipes are amazing. And they just have so many uses, especially if you're a dancer, you need them. So I always carry them with me. And that fits in there too. And then I have edge cream. You need edge cream. You have to have edge cream. Either the monkey gunk or like gorilla snot, whatever. I have this one by Shea Moisture. It's called Jamaican Black Castor Oil and Flaxseed Fortifying and Edge Gel. It smells so good, like very vanilla-y. And it's just to keep all the stray hairs back, especially under headpieces. it looks horrific if you have hair coming out here and there, and it just looks so ratchet, it looks so terrible. So it's good to have your edge gel or your monkey gunk, whatever, to just like have everything slicked back and no stray hair anywhere. Then I have my Cocoa Glow by Vaseline. It's just good to moisturize if you have crusty feet, hands, whatever, before you perform. And if you want to wear glitter on your body, it helps adhere to that as well. I've got these little clear little bands just in case girls need them. I have my nail kit in here in this Mylar bag. I've got cuticle oil, I've got nail glue, I've got cuticle pusher, file, little nail cutter, and everything you need just in case your nails look ratchet. You know, you have to have nice manicured nails. For dancers, it's generally easier if you don't have crazy colors on your hands because it looks more uniform and cleaner with costume. It's not distracting. So I don't really wear crazy stuff, and I don't do my crazy stiletto nails anymore either because I've been performing more. It makes it so much easier when you have nails and fake nails. But I still have the glue just in case a girl has fake nails and she needs a repair, whatever, I have it. But generally, having short manicured nails for dance is more beneficial because it's easier to get your costumes off and on. It's easier to just put everything together. It is horrific if you have long nails and you're doing all that. Like, often those girls need help, and that's annoying too because you're just like depending on everyone to help you with your costume all the time. Like, of course we can help each other with certain things, but if you have long nails, you need help with a lot more things because you just can't, the zippers, the buttons and all that shit. So I keep my nails short because I perform. So what else? Deodorant. Always good to have deodorant just in case a girl also forgets. You can clean the deodorant with a baby wipe, you know, between each use if someone else needs to use it, whatever. Also, you can get alcohol pads and, you know, like how they do with lipstick at MAC to disinfect it between every use. But it's good to have deodorant because just in case I forget, I have my deodorant. A pen, just because you never know. Sanitizing gel, exactly. Like if someone needs to use deodorant, I can clean that before I use it again. More lotion. Midol Complete Extra Strength, because we're women. This has saved me and saved other dancers before. This one takes away bloating, takes away pain, it takes away PMS, so it has caffeine, so it keeps you alert and ready to perform. It doesn't make you sleepy. So this is an absolute must in any like female dancer's bag. You have to have this. Scissors. You always need scissors. I have never been to a performance where somebody didn't need scissors. Everyone always needs scissors somehow. Often, even our manager, our boss, is doing last minute alterations to our costumes and she'll have to cut things. Sometimes someone else is using a pair of scissors. So it's good for everyone to carry a pair of scissors because I might need them as well for something. So you always need scissors. Got panty liners. I've got heels just in case one of my heel tips breaks off. I have another pair. And I've got allergy medication because allergies are so bad right now. So you never know. You don't want to be a snotty, sniveling mess during the performance. Okay. I carry extra my hair bands for my own ponytail just in case I need extra. This is the only hair bobble that I can actually use that my hair doesn't break. These are made for thick, long hair. They've never broken on me. I've bought these twice just so I have more. They've never broken on me. And it's the only one my hair can handle. I double them up and I use 4 to keep my ponytail high up because I have a lot of hair and it's heavy. So I carry extra just in case. And then I have my brush. I carry this one because it doesn't collect anything. It doesn't have that gross cushion thing that you have to clean. It's easy to clean. And yeah, you just need a brush. This is also for thick, long hair by Goody. Oh, we're at the end. Last but not least, my shoes. Never forget your shoes because you're going to have to borrow someone else's or the generic shoes that your boss may have and they may kill your feet. Like, I can't do that. You have to have your own shoes. And these ones I've stoned and painted myself. These shoes are actually J-Lo shoes. They're not a professional dance shoe, but they are so comfortable for me. Just the way they fit on my feet, they have been the most comfortable for me. So whatever you find comfortable is the one you have to use. I put gel inserts to make them extra cushiony at the balls of my feet. I can wear these for hours without any pain. I've stoned the heels and I've stoned the whole side, and I got leather paint to try and match my skin tone so it blends in with my legs in photos and performances, things like that. I even stoned the underside of them when I'm dancing, so even when I lift my leg, people can be like bling bling. So yeah, my shoes. I also, because those are my most comfortable shoes, I purchased them a few times so I can paint them different colors to go with different outfits. These are my gold version. These actually used to be these used to be black. And I perform more than I socialize and go out. I don't know if that's a good thing or something. I perform. So I guess I work more than I like go out and have fun. That's fine. Work is fun for me, okay? It is fun for me. Like I get to kind of party when I'm out too, because we usually do events. And I'm with people I like I love my coworkers. I love my boss. Like everyone is so nice. It's a great company to work for. So, and I'm getting workout when I dance anyway. It's good for me. So these are my gold ones. I actually stoned these with Aurora Borealis to make them kind of 3D. And then I painted them with gold paint and mixed it with shimmer. So it's very like dimensional. So when we're supposed to wear gold shoes, these are my gold shoes. The same shoe as this, same model. I have 3 pairs for different outfits, but my most used are the nude silver ones, because most of the time we're asked to wear nude or silver. So these are the pair that I wear most. So I'm always upkeeping these a lot. And that is all. Let me show you the inside of my bag. You see how great that is to have this like large, bright interior. I can find things easily. It's a wide open bag, very comfortable. It's amazing. I cannot recommend Bagolini more. Like, it's such an amazing brand for I guess for athletes, dancers, performers. It's such a good brand. But I don't like this piece. This is such a wide floppy pocket. I think I'm going to cut this out because it literally has no purpose. It's just in my way. This I do like. This side zipped pocket is great. I like that. And it also has an attached RFID protection bag. So you can put your little purse or cards or whatever in there. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching What's in My Dance Bag. And I hope that I have given you some tricks and tips or more advice or giving you some ideas. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you again. Bye-bye. Mwah.